What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Seth the Line Surgeon. And you already know what time it is. Tipsy talk. Alright people, want to give a big shout out to everybody down in Tampa at that meetup. It's been crazy, bro. We weren't able to do the GIE. The GIE was becoming a ritual. And I wouldn't say that the thing down in Tampa was kind of a mini GIE, because the GIE be huge. You know, especially the Raleigh. But it was good to see something like that, you know. It got me thinking, bro, maybe I need to set up a little meetup. If I was to set up a meetup, hypothetically, where should I do it? Should I do it right here in Richmond, the Richmond area? Should I do it? I feel like I'm trying to think of the saturation area of people that would be a good meetup area. I know, you know, would it be Atlanta? I could do Atlanta. It would be somewhere, I mean, where they already did Florida or whatever. I'm thinking either Richmond or Virginia area, or possibly somewhere in Georgia. One of those two areas. Which area would be good? Yeah. I know Triple D is down in Savannah. Well, Johnny from Blaze of Grass is down in Savannah, Georgia. You know, you got a couple of people I know down there. It might be a good meetup area. What's going on in Virginia? Snow. And it's not even good snow. It's slushy snow. And what I mean by slushy snow, it's like it'll rain all day the day before, and then it'll snow. So then basically the snow will still accumulate, but because it's raining on top of wet ground, like as soon as you like step on it, it's like it turns brown because it's like just mud up under it. It's like the worst snow ever. But and one thing about this snow, right? The snow in general. Why do people drive fast in the snow? I don't understand that, bro. Like, I'd be sitting in my house and there's snowing, hard flurries at night. And I just hear cars, vroom, vroom, flying past my house. And I'm like, bro, like, do they want to crash? When I used to work with, you know, when I was a policeman, it would be so funny. I'd be at work and I see these cars. I literally remember one time, I was leaving out of work and this truck went flying past me, right? Mind you, a policeman, this is a tip for you guys. A policeman can write you a ticket, not based on the speed limit, but based on their opinion of what the speed limit should be in the conditions. What that saying is, if the speed limit is 55 miles per hour, but it is you know, snowing hard, blowing sideways, you can barely see, and that police officer can articulate to a judge that he felt like with the conditions, people should have been driving no more than like 40 miles per hour, and you out there doing 50, which is still below the regular speed limit, he can pull you over, write you a ticket for it. But now it's up to that officer to articulate why he thinks the speed limit should have been 40 at that time. You get what I'm saying? So this guy went flying past me. I'm coming out of like an exit, and here he comes. Disregard for the police car, but it was probably because it was snowing so hard he couldn't see it, right? Mind you, I'm going home. Don't judge me. I was going home, and I said, if this guy wants to go flying and go into a ditch, that's his business, right? So I gotta go from that one exit I'm leaving to the next exit, like a few miles down the road, to get off to go home, right? When I get up to that next exit, guess where homeboy is at? In the ditch. Guess what I did? Got on my exit. And don't judge me. Two things about that. Two things, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Stacy drove past this guy who drove in the ditch. One, they had already given somebody that call that to handle that, because I was on my way off duty, so somebody else had already got that call for that particular incident. It was an incident, not an accident, because it was only him by himself. Two, the only other reason why I would have had to stop would have been to check to see of his safety, his health. Was he hurt? Was he injured? He was standing outside the vehicle trying to like shovel or dig the truck out. So I knew he was okay. So I kept on going on my exit. But and that's just to say, like slow down, people. I don't understand why people drive so fast. Another funny story, when I was a kid, my first car that I ever had when I got to high school, it was a 92 Blazer. I got to high school in 97 or something like that, and I think I got my driver's license in 98. No, I got to high school in 98 and got my driver's license in 99, I think. I don't know, one of them. But we had a 92 Blazer. And a funny story about that 92 Blazer is it was the first vehicle that we had ever had with four-wheel drive. And so I think my mom at the time had I don't know if she either had a Mazda 929 or she had like a Chrysler Dynasty or something like that. Whatever it was, Buick Dynasty. And but when it snowed, both of my parents would like carpool and drive the Blazer because they had four-wheel drive. And another side note, back when I was a kid, bro, I'm in Central Virginia, Richmond. It used to snow. This little baby snow that we be getting is ridiculous. Like, we get snow and it be here for like a day or two and then it melt. When I was a kid, bro, we used to have snow for like a month. You know, I mean, I'm not saying there was no up north snow, no Philly, Indiana snow, but it was some decent snow. A funny story is that we were out of school for a whole month. It snowed, and then it stayed cold enough for that snow to stick around for like a week. Then it sleet. We had a sleet storm, and that sleet on top of the snow, which made the snow like super hard. Then like a week later, we had another snowstorm, which all that snow just accumulated and stayed for like 2 more weeks. So we were out of school for like a month. And they had gave us the choice to, like, we either gonna keep you in school for an extra month, or you could stay after school for 30 minutes per day. And then that's how they justified making that time up. So, and it was funny because we would like have school, and whatever class you were in last, we would get to that point where we were supposed to get out of school. It was like 3 o'clock, and we would literally just sit there for 30 minutes. The teacher would stop teaching. He was like, I gotta be here, but I don't gotta teach, you know. So we would just sit there for 30 minutes, extra minutes. Anywho, I say all that to say, the funny story was, we had a 92 Blazer, and my mom and my dad, they kind of worked in the same area, so they would carpool, go to work. Or if my dad had to go to work at a certain time, my mom would go drop him off and then come back home. But the whole time my mom used to drive the Blazer, you know, my dad used to be like, you know, well, you gotta be careful, blah blah blah. And my mom was like, well, we got 4-wheel drive. I don't have to be careful, you know. You know, I got 4-wheel drive. If I get stuck, we got 4-wheel drive. We got 4-wheel drive. She just kept saying that over and over and over again. And so one time I was at the house. It was me, my sister, and my dad was at the house. And my mom had went somewhere. I don't know where she went. I guess she went to work. And the phone rang. Of course, we don't have cell phones back then. We got a house phone. House phone rang. My dad answered. Okay. Did you have it in 4-wheel drive? Okay. Hung up. Your mom got the truck stuck in a ditch. Oh, God. Oh my gosh, we did not let my mom hear the last of that. My mom was literally coming home, and she was coming around the curve and spun out and went in the ditch. And my dad was like, did you have it in 4-wheel drive? Man, I need to get my dad on here. My dad be telling the funniest story. That's why I get my love of telling stories from. It's from my dad. My dad be telling the funniest stories. He'd have us tripping at family reunion. But yeah. Another thing about snow, like I said, I work at an airport, you know, and I basically do the luggage. The planes come in, I get the luggage off and take it to the carousel or whatever, and then at night we clean the planes to stay there at night if I work at night. But it's kind of crazy how you don't really think about, you know, this happens in a lot of different industries or whatever, lawn care or whatever. You don't really think about what the company has to go through in particular situations. And one thing was snow. I never thought about what the airport had to go through to keep planes flying until I was working at an airport. And because, you know, it was snow. I don't think I've ever really flown in the snow. It was one time we went on a cruise and we got back to Fort Lauderdale and we was trying to fly back home, and they told us our flight got postponed to the next day because of a snowstorm back in Virginia. But it's crazy because they have plows and they have salt trucks. Oh shoot. But I done spilled my drink. They have plows and they have salt trucks, but they it's nothing they can do when it's actively snowing. If it's actively snowing, then they just have to, you know, cancel flights. And it's so crazy seeing the trucks out there like trying to plow the runways or plow the ramp, and you know, we have to like wait, and then the planes come in, you know. So but drinks all on the floor right now. Oh well. This is what you get on a Tipsy Talk. Yeah, so this kind of messed up my train of thought. Oh God. I don't even know what I was talking about now. I guess let's talk about my yo, I'm blown right now, bro, and I will probably leave all of this in the video because I don't. This is what happens. I can't wait till I can make back in these street videos. I've been trying to think of some kind of new series I can make. I haven't really created any new series over the years. Every year I will come out with like 2 or 3 new series. New gear on deck, you know, mowing with Seth, lawn in order, lawn man. Man, I had so many different series. And then I had Back in These Streets. And I'm like, I need to make a new series, bro. But I don't know what to make. I think I might just stick with Back in These Streets as my like vlogging one. Those of you who are new, and if you, I want to give you all an applause. If you are new and you're still here at 18 minutes, you are committed. But yeah, those of you who are new, like my Back in These Streets is basically like a vlog series. Like I vlog while I'm cutting. Really, I just pick a particular yard or a job and say how I'm gonna do this. Some days I might even do like multiple yards and just vlog for the whole day and put it all together. It all depends on the particular jobs I have, but that's what I do. It's crazy. Right now it's the middle of February, and in the middle of March last year, that's when the grass started growing. It's so crazy because every other lawn care winter for me, I have been like dying for the lawn care season to start. I'm like, please, oh my gosh, I got a month left, I got 2 more months left. Like, I'm like begging time to go faster. And now I feel like I have so much to get done before the lawn care season starts. Like, first of all, my yard is a mess. Like, it will not stop raining, bro. Like, I could not get 1 week without some precipitation happening. Like, it'll rain on a Friday, and then by Monday it's raining again, and then by the next Thursday it's raining again, or it's snowing. Now it's snowing, but like I said, my yard's mush. Like by the time the snow melts, my yard's still gonna be mush. The leaves are still gonna be wet in my yard. I won't be able to clean them up. And you know, that's just the first of my dilemmas. Secondly, I gotta do some repairs to my trailer. I gotta change the little shackle straps. I gotta weld it. I was gonna paint it, but I'm just gonna ride that out for the summer. Maybe I might paint it during the summer sometime. I highly doubt that. But hey, maybe I have time to do that, but I doubt it. I still gotta do maintenance to all my mowers. I gotta get the oil change on my truck. Tires rotated. Gosh, bro, I got so much to do. And I got a month. I gotta put all my customers. I done sent quotes out to my customers. Probably 70% of them haven't even responded. And that's not to say that they don't want me to work for them or do work for them this year. They just haven't gotten around to it. I know it. You have to realize this in lawn care. This is one tip in lawn care. Just because people, if you send somebody a quote or information during the winter time and they don't respond to you, it doesn't mean that they don't want to work with you. It just means it's winter time. People will get your information, flyers or whatever. A lot of people, I think they was talking about this in that meetup in Atlanta. When do you start marketing? A lot of people will send out flyers and stuff, or hand out flyers, and nobody calls them back in the wintertime. But as soon as that grass starts to grow, they're gonna be scrambling trying to find your flyer or whatever, and they're gonna call you back. And I feel like that's the same thing with these quotes. I'm sending them quotes. I got it all planned out for them. But they not thinking about this. It's winter. It's snowing outside. Why I'm thinking about somebody cutting my grass. But as soon as that grass start growing, everybody else start cutting their grass, my phone gonna be blowing up. But that's how it is. You have to prepare for that. And then I got 60 customers I gotta put on a cutting schedule. And like I said, I'm gonna start that in the 3rd week of March. Then I gotta go out of town the 1st week of April, possibly, but living that life. Anywho, I'm gonna shut this bad boy down. I'm gonna clean up my floor. Oh gosh. If you want a Tipsy's cup, email me, SethTheLawnSurgeon@gmail.com. Shout out to the few people that ordered some Tipsy cups recently. Hope you got it. It probably took a little longer. It seems like the mail, when I mail stuff out, it seems like it takes a little bit longer to get there. I mail some masks out to people that literally live 20 minutes from me, and it took 2 weeks to get to their house. For some reason they texted me, oh, thanks for the mask or whatever. I don't even think, no, I don't have it. I don't got no Seth the Lawn Surgeon mask. in here. I have some in my truck. But yeah, I did that. I might show y'all my mask. It's Cephalon surgeon mask. My wife been telling me I need to make t-shirts. If you think I need to make t-shirts and masks and sell them, let me know. Leave them in the comments if that would be something y'all be interested in. Anywho, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, stay tuned. Yes, sir.